星期五.
Yes, it's Friday.
It is.
Yeah. 星期五 is actually very difficult for foreigners to pronounce, especially the is so strange, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
Yeah, usually that sounds kind of suggestive of something.
Yeah, but it's 5. You know it's 5, right?
I know it's 5. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a strange sound to pronounce.
Yeah.
And is it a strange Friday?
星期五.
Yeah.
It's almost this particular Friday is going to feel a little bit like that movie Groundhog Day.
Really?
Did you ever
so
see
it's
it?
strange.
I mean, it's like it's strange, but it's something that's happening over and over again.
Yeah.
And the thing that is happening over and over again is
Groundhog Day is Tom Hanks.
No, that was Bill Murray was in that movie.
Oh, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray was the star of that movie. But the star. There you go. Little movie trivia today for the show. But for this particular one, instead of Bill Murray, Timothy Tong.
Oh,
he's back again. His 8th appearance in the Public Accounts Committee, having to defend himself, and every time they seem to squeeze a little bit more something out of him. But after a while, it gets to be a little bit. I'm finding it. Getting to be a little bit much. It's like, how many times do we have to call this guy back? And I think what maybe there should be more focus on is on reform of the system. And we haven't seen as much discussion about that, about saying, all right, who watches the watchers?
You are not bloodthirsty.
Well, this is it. I can.
You see, you are objective. That's why you want reform.
Yeah.
But people who are bloodthirsty just want his head.
Yeah.
You see, just want his head.
Well, there are people that are going to, want to get his head and heads that are associated with it.
Yeah.
If you can take Timothy Tong down, there are others that will.
I slaughtered him.
Yeah.
But obviously, for the 8th time.
Yeah, and I understand.
You can't draw too much blood from it.
I understand why, because Timothy Tong hasn't exactly been the most straightforward guy in these things. You know what I mean? The guy's the master of the dodge and weave.
Yep.
And I think people are looking to find out what really happened. And you could make an argument that until you know what really happened, you can't move on to reform, right? Because you will design your reform based on incomplete evidence or incomplete intelligence. So I understand that maybe they really want to get him, but there's a real flavor for demanding apologies for people in Hong Kong.
Yep.
The whole Philippines bus thing has been coming to a new crescendo over the last week or so. And there's a little bit of that flavor in it. It's like, you must say sorry, and if you won't, we will make you. And whether it's Timothy Tong or President Aquino from the Philippines, there seems to be a real flavor of that running through Hong Kong politics.
Yeah, you remind me of something when you talk about Timothy Tong. Do you play TV game at all?
Used to. I used to be ferocious on the PlayStation 2, but I never graduated.
No, not the PS2, but the way back the arcade game.
Arcade games.
You know Pac-Man?
Of course.
Pac-Man, right?
Yeah.
So the short form for Public Accounts Committee is actually PAC.
PAC, yeah.
PAC.
Yeah.
And I think Timothy Tong is now Pac-Man, right? He is picking up a lot of things in the system.
Yeah.
And just by the time you think that you can catch him, he disappear in one side of the tunnel and then come out from the other side of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And you try to catch him.
Yeah.
And it's so difficult to catch him.
Very difficult. I bet you.
So I think he is a Pac-Man.
Yeah, I'm sure that he wishes he had one of those power pills he could buy to turn around and eat the ghosts themselves. Yeah. But I don't think that's going to happen for him. I think this is going to go on for a long time. Yeah.
Right. So let's pick PAC. Let's focus on the Public Accounts Committee.
Okay.
Public Accounts Committee, PAC for PAC. So keyword for today, PAC.
PAC.
And let's see whether the Pac-Man can dodge this time.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Cheers.